Alright, welcome back to another episode of Beer Bacon Bros. As always, it's Adam, Alex, Chris. Keith is not here with us tonight. You can see a previous video to see what's actually going on with him, thanks to this man.
Yep. Found our Honey Bunny beer review.
Mm-hmm. But coming off the week after, Masters win for John Rahm. Congratulations to him. We're going to do a way too early prediction of the Masters for 2024. But before we get into that, like the video, subscribe to the page, comment who you think is going to win the Masters for next year. But let's kick it off. We'll start down there with Chris. Don't pick somebody down there. I see you scrolling.
I was just checking to see where Sam Bennett is, all right? I'm just looking to see what my $10 on Sam Bennett can win, all right?
If you don't want Will Zalatoris coming off of his injury, I don't want to hear it. No.
No, I mean, seriously, Sam Bennett, finished 2 under for the tournament. Dude's an amateur. He'll be pro in the next 2 months once he finishes A&M, obviously, but...
played really great going into Sunday.
Yeah.
Played really well. What did he end up shooting? Was it 5 over on Sunday?
Hey, he ended up shooting 5 over on Sunday.
So, I mean...
Fourth round, yeah.
Still,
which means he was going into Sunday
showing.
7 under.
Yeah, 3 strokes off the lead.
Yeah.
Or was it 3?
Yeah, because he fell to third.
Yeah.
He got zero money out of it.
That's
that's tough.
Money. That's tough.
Big tough. Because, I mean, even finishing wherever he finished, it's over 100K. And
is it because he's an amateur?
It's because of the amateur status. Can't
yeah.
be paid as an amateur.
But I'm just saying, he's got plus 25,000 odds for next year's Masters. So $100 wins you 25 grand.
What about like a top 10 finish? Can I get that?
I don't know. They don't have that out yet.
No prop bet shit.
I've been trying to think over this a little bit, and I think Cameron Smith is the guy that I kind of like for last year. He had some really, really good shots this year. That 3-wood out of the sand bunker was really impressive. He hooked a 7 out the trees and rolled it up the front onto the green. So
like old Bubba Watson shot is what that reminded me of.
It kind of did, yeah. So I like Cameron. I like the way he's playing. I actually took Jordan Spieth in my golf fantasy league this week, and I've never followed Spieth hard enough day by day, shot by shot, hole by hole to realize just how wild of a fucking roller coaster ride that guy is. Because it's a double bogey, and then it's 2 birdies in a row. And then it's a bogey, and it's 3 birdies in a row. And you're like, bro, can we just make a par? Like, let's neutralize ourselves somewhere. So I'm feeling good about Cam. He's played really well. A lot of good names on this, and obviously it's a great tournament. But I'll take Cam Smith for 2024.
I'm gonna go Rory McIlroy, man. After missing the cut.
He still needs a green jacket. That's all he needs.
That's all he's working for, and I guarantee you this has put a bad enough taste in his mouth that he's going to try everything he can next go around.
I can believe it. But with what to piggyback off of what you just said, I am going Jordan Spieth next year. Since 2015, there's only been, I think, 5 years he hadn't finished in the top 5 at the Masters.
Yep.
So I think he's due for another either a win, but if not, at least a top 5 finish again. And he finished what, 3rd, tied for 3rd this year.
Tied for 3rd, yeah. It's 7. It's actually, I didn't realize it until after the tournament. Garrett was the one that told me to take Jordan Spieth here at the Masters, but it popped up on the Masters, and it was like, this guy calls this place home. It's 7 straight top 10 finishes for Jordan Spieth at the Masters.
So that's what I'm saying.
He almost went back to back because of that meltdown in Amen corner.
Yeah,
he just kept hitting it in the water.
So I think he's due for another Masters win. He seems real comfortable on that course.
Yeah.
And it's one of the more difficult courses on the PGA Tour, of course. But he knows how to play it, and I think he plays it well enough every year that he's always in contention. And I think he'll get the job done next year. As long as, barring no injuries or anything, as long as he stays healthy. I think Jordan Spieth can get it done next year.
Yeah, I like that a bit because I tell you what I learned about watching basically like the whole time of the Masters this past weekend was at Augusta, the people that really perform well at Augusta either have great ball striking and great putting combined. They don't have to be the longest drivers, but they have to have great ball striking and great putting combined. Or they have to scramble really well. And you saw that at a Jordan Spieth and Phil Mickelson this weekend.
Phil shot great for,
was
he 50? Something years old, 50 plus?
51, 52, something
Yeah.
like that. So both of them would end up, left of the green in a bunker on the fringe in the second cut or something, and they just scrambled really well to get the ball back in contention and save a par and then go make a birdie on the next hole. So both Phil and Jordan did that really, really well this weekend. But I mean, the people that played really well but didn't putt really well this weekend that I thought of was Scotty Scheffler.
Yeah.
He just wasn't making the putts this year that he made last year. And Patrick Cantley had so many birdie putts that he missed. I was laughing. Like,
he looked really good from 50 yards out.
Yeah, he
50
did.
yards and out, he looked great. Off the tee box, second shot in, third shot from maybe in and around the green, looked great.
Yeah.
Like you're saying, as soon as he hit the dance floor, it was a little disconnect. There was putter.
Somebody to keep an eye on here that's plus 2,500 next year. I was on Sunday. They were when they were wrapping up coverage. They talked about some people. Tony Finau missed 2 fairways this year. 2 fairways the whole fucking weekend, and still ended up like only at 2 or 3 under. So if Tony can get, I guess, the rest of his game put together,
That short game.
the short game putting, and obviously that second shot, an Adam Smith shot.
That's all you need, man. Second shot could break a hole.
Second shot could apparently
Is it
make
too
a
late
break.
to go with Joel Damon as the my sleep?
Joel Damon?
Yeah.
No, like I said, if you want a sleeper, you want Will Zalatoris coming off of an injury.
Joel didn't even play in the Masters this year.
Can I get Fred Couples? Was he?
He was bad.
Depending on which round you watch.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure Fred's somewhere in
Fred's probably not even on the list.
Yeah,
he's
actually,
he's
that doesn't look
61
like
years
he's-
old.
Yeah, it did look like he's on here. So,
I doubt he's even going to make the roster for next
Gary
year.
Woodland is way down there, but he
What
has
about
been
old
off.
Tommy England?
Yeah, Tommy Fleetwood's plus 6,600, so 100 wins you 6,600. So Tommy honestly could really play well. I think Tommy, and this is again one of those kind of players that I feel like fits really well at the Masters. If you strike the ball well, you avoid the traps, and you putt well, you can get in. And that's Tommy can strike the ball really well. He can avoid the traps. He hits well off the tee box, but the problem is he doesn't putt really well, and that's where Tommy has cost himself so many strokes over the last 2 or 3 years. But
So you're going, I'm going Jordan Spieth, Roy McIlroy, Cameron Smith, the Aussie. I like that pick.
Yeah, 2 non-Americans, which is a little surprising. Americans have had good success at the Masters, even though John Rahm from Spain just won.
Yeah.
Did you say was that the second Spaniard ever to win at the
I think it's the 4th Spaniard. It's their 6th Masters. He and
Sergio Garcia won it, right?
Sergio won it.
Was the latest.
What's
Spaniard.
what's the really famous Spaniard? He's got a short nickname. Oh God, why can't I think this is going to bother me? I'll look it up anyways. But there's 4 Spaniards, six Masters have gone to Spain, so which is now the most of any international company, which is kind of, or any international country, which is kind of wild because you would think that England or Scotland or
England, I would think England would
England
have
would
it
have it.
before.
So, yeah. Any other thoughts?
No, that's
All right.
it.
Hit us in the comments. Let us know who you think is going to be the 2024 Masters winner. And as always, we appreciate you. Like, comment, subscribe.